Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the Cooperators Arena for Game 3 of the Saskatchewan Male U18 AAA Hockey League Final between your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors and the Regina Pat Canadians. My name is JD Houghton, here to bring you all the play-by-play coverage of tonight's highly anticipated matchup between the Warriors and the Pat Canadians. And coming into this game, Regina has a 2-0 lead. They are looking to pick up the 3-game sweep and move on to the West Regional Tournament, which starts next Thursday, a week tomorrow, in Kenora, Ontario, as three teams have booked their ticket. The Winnipeg Wild will represent Manitoba, and it will be Kenora and Thunder Bay representing Northwestern Ontario. Kenora did win the Hockey Northwestern Ontario playdowns in 3 games over the Thunder Bay Kings, but because Kenora is hosting, both teams get to go. So the only team left to be decided is right here in Saskatchewan, and it will be either your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors or the Regina Pat Canadians. Being down 2-0 does not phase the Warriors, as they were down 2-0 against Swift Current back in the second round and were able to pull off an overtime, a double overtime, and then a regulation victory to complete the reverse sweep over the Swift Current Legionnaires. So, and they were down 2-1 to the Estevan Bears in round 1. So being down in a series is nothing new to your Winmar Warriors, as they've been able to battle back through adversity and come away with 2 series wins. And they've been very close here in the first 2 games. Both of their losses come by the way of 2-1 decisions. In Game 1, it was Maddox Schultz with the game winner in the third period on the power play. And in Game 2, it was Cruz Klapik in the third period, just about 2.5 minutes in, which was the winner. And Brennan Brown has scored Moose Jaw's only 2 goals in this series, and he will be looked upon again here tonight, as along with all the other Warriors have a lot of depth scoring. Ryan Gibbs had 36 goals in the regular season. Gage Nagel had over 20. Kieran Osberg had over 20. Brennan Brown, who's been a beast in his last 2 rounds, he had over 20 goals. So the Warriors can't score, and they're looking to force a Game 4, which will be back in Assiniboia at the Southland Co-op Center on Saturday, 7:30 puck drop there. Let's get to the starting lineups, and we'll start with the Regina Pat Canadians. Starting at center will be Maddox Schultz. No changes to their starters. Chase Serkan on right wing and Ryan Omer on left wing. And it will be Eli Johnson and Dane Mansway on defense. And starting in net will be Taylor Tabashniak, who was only allowed 2 goals in this series through 2 games, 1 in each game. Comes in with a 7-1 record, 1 shutout, 1.76 goals against average, and a .938 save percentage. And now for your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors, the starting 6 brought to you by South Country Equipment. Starting at center will be number 19, Brennan Brown, the captain of this squad. On his right wing will be Gage Nagel, another 17-year-old. And Kieran Osberg will be on left wing for Moose Jaw, another 17-year-old. On defense from Fox Valley, Saskatchewan, it will be Tyler Hudek, and Merrick McIver from Davidson, Saskatchewan will join him on D. And Luke McKechnie, making his 13th appearance in these playoffs, comes in with a 6-5-1 record, 2.24 goals against average, and a .915 save percentage. So that is how things are going to start out for both teams here in Game 3 in front of a packed house, sold-out crowd here at the Cooperators Arena on a Thursday night in the Queen City. And Moose Jaw has scored the opening goal in all 2 of the previous games, and they will be looking to do that. Maybe add. Moose Jaw can get 2 goals or even more. I think they're in good shape. They've only scored 1 goal a game, so they will be looking to score more than 1 goal here today. I think that is a key. Capitalize on chances is a key in this hockey game for the Warriors. And here come the Regina Pat Canadians. And Luke McKechnie's leading out Moose Jaw here. And here we go, folks. Game 3, Warriors down 2-0. And we are moments away from puck drop here inside the Cooperators Arena. And the Warriors, as I mentioned, the key to the game, capitalize on their chances. They generated a lot of offense in Game 2 in Assiniboia on Tuesday night. And they will be looking to do that here tonight. Warriors are hyped up for this one, so are Regina. We got news outlets here. We got scouts here. We got everybody here jammed inside the Cooperators Arena, ready to watch the top 2 teams in the Saskatchewan Male U18 AAA Hockey League this season. 1v2, baby. Doesn't get much better than this. Warriors will be looking to force a game 4 back in Assiniboia on Saturday. As I mentioned, Brennan Brown going to center, Kieran Osberg and Gage Nagel. And we're going to sing our national anthem and get to puck drop here. And there you have it, folks. The national anthem has been sung. And the only thing left to do here on a Thursday night in the Queen City is drop the puck for Game 3 of this league final. Between your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors and the Regina Pat Canadians, my name is JD Houghton, here to bring you all of tonight's action on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. We got better Wi-Fi here tonight. And Moose Jaw will be looking to force a Game 4 back in Assiniboia on Saturday. Brendan Brown, Maddox Schultz ready to take this puck drop. And we are moments away here. And the puck is dropped and we are underway in game number 3. This is the Veroba's Family Restaurant first period. Kieran Osberg comes near side. Nagel up the boards, trying to. Cross-checked by Schultz. Ulmer, he gets hit there by Tyler Hudak, the farm kid from Fox Valley. Serkan down low, and McIver gonna get it. And Ulmer is gonna poke that forward. Here's Merrick McIver. And Osberg into the neutral zone, grabbed by Mansway. Ryan Gibbs now out there for the first time here. And he's able to steal the puck, and Klapik comes at Dykart and Lesperance out there. Wade Franks, Hudson Sayers on D. Klapik with speed over to Mel, left side. And Sayers down. That's going to be left for Severson, far side corner. Dykart couldn't get it. Mel pinned there by Sayers, far side boards. And Lesperance trying to get it out. It's grabbed there by Severson. And Dykart trying to slow Severson down. Feeds it to Tate. And that shot through a screen. McKechnie had no idea. And Lesperance. That's going to be goal behind the D-man. Jonas Severson back for it. Has in his own net. Over to Bratton. Up to Klapik. Rink side for Tate. And Mel leaves it for Tate. Gets around Franks. And Franks trying to chip it. And that's going to come to Luke McKechnie. and he's going to hold on to it for a whistle and a face-off. We are 1:57 into this first period, and it is still scoreless. Namath, Hockness, Thule, Park, and Johnston out there. Bishart, Lanigan, Dundas for Regina. Face off the blocker's side of McKechnie. And Bichart's going to win it. Mansway, left point, his shot blocked by Johnston. Maxon Johnston's going to bring that puck deep in his own end. Goes far side now. Johnston up to Park. Able to negate the icing to Bashniak. Plays it near side. Mansway chips it near boards. And Mansway has it. Thule going to take him down. Able to grab that puck. Noah Thule off the boards to Hockness. And that's going to get past Elias Hockness. McKechnie over to Namath. Up the boards. Finds Park. And he's takes a hit by Bishart. Able to get the puck down. Grabbed by Johnson. Eli Johnson. Signed Prince George Cougars player. And that's going to go off his stick. And that will be icing. We are a minute and 41 seconds, excuse me. 2 minutes and 41 seconds into this first period. Brown, Fiesel, Pinnell, McIver, and Hudek out there. Still Bishart, Dundas, Lanigan for Regina. Brown going to take the draw against Reed Bishart. And that's going to be one far side. Good job there by Max Fiesel. Take away that puck. And Ryan Clark has Brendan Brown on him. He's able to get that puck up to Dundas. And that's going to go down the ice. Bishart going after it against Hudek. Bishart gets chucked in. McKechnie going to play it all the way down. And a big hit there by Jonah Pinnell on Cooper Bratton. And Fiesel can't get that puck from Pinnell. Schultz with speed down the right wing side, and that's offside on Regina. So we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. 16:46 remaining first period. Warriors are going to switch up their lines here. Sayers, Frank, Salzberg, L'Esperance, Nagel. Warriors looking to get first blood here. And Osberg and Schultz taking this neutral zone draw. He's out there with Gardner and Bowen. Bratton dumps it in near side corner. Sayers gets hit there by Gardner and Osberg. Back to Sayers. Sayers far side corner to L'Esperance. And that's going to be a penalty on Cooper Bratton, hitting Keaton L'Esperance from behind. And finally touched by Bratton. So that's going to be a charging call on Cooper Bratton. So the Warriors, who are 0 for 11 on the power play, will get their first man advantage of the hockey game. Looking to score here to take an early 1-0 lead. 3:41 into this first period. Warriors have 5 power play goals in the league, and they will be going up against the playoffs top penalty kill. 87% efficiency. They're 11 for 11. And Osberg with L'Esperance, Dykart, Gibbs, and Namath out there for this 2-minute power play or less if the Warriors can get one. And that's going to come near side. Bishard. Bishard can't get that around Namath. Finally has it. And Namath's going to take that away. And it comes near side to Osberg. And Osberg near side for Charlie Namath. That's just going to be fired in. To Bashniak. Plays it near side board. Stopped there by Namath. Klapik in there, and it's going to be kicked out into the neutral zone. 35 seconds has expired in this Moose Jaw Carpa One Floor and Home power play. Warriors haven't been able to get much zone time. And L'Esperance down to Gibbs. Now Gibbs. Johnston. He's tied up. And he's able to get that puck all the way down the ice. Warriors are going to switch things up. Here's Luke McKechnie. Leaves it there for Charlie Namath. Now 1 minute has expired. Warriors have yet to register a shot on net on this power play. And Namath to Dykart with Park, Brown, and Nagel. Park, nice work. A shot and a blocker save there by Tabashniak. Brown trying to feed it down. Lanigan can't get it out. Nagel gets taken down, and Park able to take that puck away. Or Fiesel, excuse me. Now up top to Sayers. Hudson Sayers. Down Nagel. Over to Sayers. Sayers drops it for Park. He walks to the middle, now leaves it for Fiesel. Max Fiesel over to Carson Park. He shoots, and that's over the net. Puck comes all the way back, and Sayers down to Fiesel. And that's going to be fired all the way down the ice. 20 seconds expired on this Moose Jaw Warriors power play. Got a couple shots on Tabashniak. And Fiesel up to Nagel. His Gardner, Ulmer, shorthanded chance, near side, left, dot, a shot, and that goes over the net. And it comes all the way back. We are back to 5-on-5. Eli Johnson on it. That's over to Gardner. He gets pushed off the puck, trying to find Schultz. And Noah Thule off the glass. That's the stick of Johnston. Now Wade Franks with it. Wade Franks. Nice move, gets it between the legs of Mansway. Out in front, no one there. And Schultz going to lead a 3-on-2. Over to Serkan. Now Severson, one-timer scores! Regina Pack Canadians are going to take an early 1-0 lead. Warriors with a 3-on-2 one way, turned into a 3-on-2 the other way. And Chase Serkan is going to capitalize to give Regina a 1-0 lead. 13:48 left in this first period. Serkan capitalizes on the one-timer, and Regina takes a 1-0 lead. Built some momentum on that PK, killing it off. Gibbs, Dykart, L'Esperance, McIver and Hudek out there against Schultz, Bowen, and Lanigan. And Schultz on the draw. It's going to come to Gibbs near side. Now Dykart has it. He's going to flip that in. Near side, corner for Tate. Tate, he gets poke checked by Gibbs. And Bowen can't get it. McIver going to get that in. Tabashniak plays it near side. Comes to L'Esperance. L'Esperance couldn't find Ryan Gibbs. And now Maddox Schultz is going to lead the rush. Schultz throws it on nets. And Schultz near side. That's going to be taken away by the Warriors. McIver. That comes to Ryan Gibbs. Ryan Gibbs a shot. And Dykart shoots. And the puck, the rebound swatted out of that crease. And that shot goes wide. Warriors with some good chances here. And McIver's shot blocked. Dykart can't keep the puck in at the blue line. That's poked forward by Bichard. Warriors, a good response here after giving up the game's opening goal. And Hawkness can't get that puck. Lanigan, and that's going to be poked in the back of the net. Reed Bichard is going to give Regina a 2-0 lead with 12:37 remaining first period. And for Reed Bichard, that will be his second of these playoffs. And Warriors a little slow out of the gate. Refs are talking about this. And it looks like it's going to be a good goal. Trainer John By coming out, check on Luke McKechnie. Slow start for the Warriors, giving up two quick goals. Chase Serkan, now Reed Bichard. And they find themselves in a 2-0 hole. Warriors, though, we're down 3-0 here on January 16th in the first 10 minutes, and we're able to win 6-5 in that one, scoring 4 goals in that third period. And Brown to Park. He gets taken down. And Dundas with it down the left wing side. Comes to Bichard, tried to center it. And Bichard finds Lanigan. Lanigan loses the puck. And Lanigan right side in front. Dundas all by himself. A shot and a save there by Luke McKechnie. And Lanigan flattens Carson Park. Wade Franks. Right side. Now in the middle. Has the puck. Franks gets around one. Now over to Pennell. Pennell loses it. Able to get it down to Franks. And Johnson hit. And a good play there by Brown. That puck was in front of Mel, but he's able to negate the icing. Mel, sharp angle. That comes to Merrick McIver. Warriors have to dig deep and find their way out of a 2-0 hole here. 11:25 remaining. And Fiesel in front of Mel, able to keep that puck in. And Pinnell plays it all the way to the far side boards. Klapik can't get it out. That shot tipped forward on Tabashniak. And glove down by Sayers. Severson. And Mel out there. Warriors have Fiesel, Pinnell, Brown. And that goes into the far side corner. Ryan Clark. Left side of his goaltender. Now over to Klapik, off the glass. Sayers misses that puck. And it's going to be played near side. Logan Mel to Sayers. And Sayers coughs up the puck. Centering pass to Schultz off a stick, and here come the Warriors. Max Fiesel to Thule. And Klapik. It's passed to Serkan in the skates there of Thule, and he gets it down deep to Bastian. And Fiesel almost had a good chance. Johnston able to hold the blue line. Schultz gets it. And a good play there by Brown. Dumps it in. Mansway back right circle. Goes over to his D partner, Cooper Bratton. And that puck's taken away, and Kieran Osberg comes in. Good chance. Noah Thule was offside, and we got a face-off. 10:13 remaining in this second period. Or first period, excuse me. And Regina has a 2-0 lead thanks to Chase Serkan and Reed Bichard. Osberg, Gibbs, Namath, L'Esperance, and McIver against Schultz, Serkan, and Ryan Ulmer. And Johnson finds Schultz near side to Doan. And it comes to Serkan. A quick pass up to Ulmer. And Ulmer with Schultz. Schultz takes that drop pass, and that deflected over the net. Doan comes in. And that's rink side for L'Esperance. Keaton L'Esperance drops it for Osberg. Osberg had the puck poked off his stick. And Gibbs calling for that puck. Able to swat that down below the goal line. L'Esperance, Johnson battling for it. And Osberg to McIver. He's going to walk back. His shot's blocked there by Doan, and he's going to bring the puck out of his own zone. Off the boards, past McIver. Namath going for it. And Namath at his own goal line near side. Back to McIver. Pass up to L'Esperance. And Clark into the neutral zone. Bowen to Bichard. Reed Bichard right side. His move. Pokes checked there by Sayers. Up to Clark. And Bichard out of his reach. Gibbs and Gardner battling for it. Gibbs wins that puck battle. Now over to Sayers. Over the red line. And Carson Park. His shot into the glove there of Tabashniak. And we're 8:48 remaining in this first period. A 2-0 lead for the Regina Pack Canadians in Game 3 of this best-of-5 league final. Warriors got to wake up a little bit. And Nagel, Hudek, Dykart, Sayers, and Park out there. Severson on the draw against Carson Dykart. Severson gets waived. And Dykart and Dundas now taking this draw. And that's going to be ripped near side. Hudek trying to keep it in. Nagel does. Good work there by Gage Nagel. Johnson near side Lanigan. He's tied up. Comes to Dundas. And now Severson. One-on-one with Hudek. And his pass cut off there by Hudek. Here come the Warriors now. Nagel couldn't get that puck up to Dundas. And Dundas across the blue line to Severson. Now Lanigan. Lanigan curls right half boards. Up top, Johnson. Stutter steps. His shot stopped, and McKechnie is just going to make the save there with 8:09 remaining first period. The Warriors just need a lucky break to go their way to get back in this hockey game, give them a little bit of momentum. As I felt that penalty kill early in that first period gave Regina all the momentum, and they were able to come back with 2 quick goals. And Franks, Namath, Brown, Fiesel, and Pinnell. Pinnell takes that. And Pinnell back to Fiesel, walks in, shoots! Brown a shot! And that off a body and over the net. Brown, nudged there by Schultz. And Bratton, a high hit. Could have been a head contact call. And now Tate loses that. Namath near side for Fiesel. Back to Charlie Namath. Now over to Wade Franks. And right through the middle. Good job there by Brown. Brown a shot! And the high slot, that's stopped by Tabashniak. Klapik finds, that's up to Serkan. Serkan to Bichard, now over to Klapik! And he missed the net! Good play there by Regina, and Klapik couldn't finish. Thule to Johnston. Now Hudek trying to get that puck from Eli Johnson. And Thule, far side boards. He shoots, and that's wide. Comes near side to Osberg. Osberg, nice work, and he's poke checked. Would have had a good scoring lane there. And here's Ulmer trying to find Serkan in the middle, couldn't. And McIver. And McIver took a hit, and he's slow. Serkan, his pass goes off the skate of Johnston. Johnson now down. Ulmer to Johnson. Ulmer. Now finds Serkan over to Severson. Backdoor, good stick by Sayers. 6:25 remaining, first period. Head coach Trevor Weisgerber for the Warriors looking for his first league final win. Got to the final in the 2020 season, but unfortunately due to COVID, they were the first team to reach the final, but and waiting on the winner of Regina and Tisdale, I believe, so they didn't actually get to play that final. And Severson, Gibbs, taking that draw. Namath up the boards. Grabbed by Mansway in the neutral end. Over to Johnson. Dykart almost had a chance. Gardner chips that past Sayers. Now Nathan Gardner. Nathan Gardner to that shot there by Canaz. Blocked. Down low Severson. Severson off the boards. Grabbed by Johnson. His shot. And it was in some skates. Couldn't get a shot on net, but Severson has it near side corner. Severson walks out, shoots, and that's wide of the net. Trying to go low blocker. And Gardner takes away that puck. Good stick there by McKechnie. And Sayers takes a hit. Puck comes in the neutral zone. And Sayers back for it. Now over to Namath. Off the glass, that's off the stick there. Gibbs trying to get it. Now L'Esperance to Namath. That's going to be dumped in. Bratton fires that. Grabbed there by L'Esperance. Keaton L'Esperance in the middle. Dykart. And Franks able to hold the blue line. Good work there by Wade Franks from Scout Lake, Saskatchewan. Jonas Severson on the backhand. Gloved by Hudek. And now Franks near side. Wade Franks, near side corner, over to Hudek. Has Dundas on him. Now Park to Nagel. Nagel loses the puck. Here's Dundas, near side Schultz. Hudek on Schultz. And we got 4:42 remaining in this first period. Still a 2-0 lead for Regina over your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. And Hudek up the boards. And that's a hit. And Carson Park on Bratton. That goes off the stick of Park, trying to race after it. Chip forward to Tate. 4:20 remaining. Lanigan trying to get that puck, grabbed by Brown. Over to McIver. Through the middle to Nagel. That doesn't hit his stick, but Nagel's able to beat out the icing. Good work there by Gage Nagel. Over to Namath, and goes off the heel of his stick. Now Nagel. Down, Brown, and off the stick of Schultz. Finds the neutral zone. Merrick McIver going to chip that in. Now Pinnell hits an edge. Able to keep that puck from leaving the zone, though. Carson Park, good work near side boards. Pinnell, Brown, and Park. 3:40 remaining in this first period. And Bichard Overskates the puck. Leaves it for Mel. And a nice move. Even better defensive play by Charlie Namath. And Mel in front to Klapik. Now to Mansway, and that's past the left point. Now to the zone. Clark to Klapik. Finds McIver. Eric McIver. Over to Johnston. Left side, Fiesel. Now Max Fiesel, left side. Leaves it for Johnston. Good work here by the Warriors. Johnston going to throw that down. Grabbed by Pennell. Tried to center it. Puck's in his skates. And Severson. And Fiesel locked up. And Johnston, good work behind the Regina net. Fiesel in there trying to get that puck. And it comes out. Fiesel, good work. Still has it. And Clark's able to come away with that puck. Good work here by Fiesel, Johnston, and Pennell. Jonas Severson. Nice move. A shot. And the puck comes near side. Doan throws it right in the skates of Wade Franks at the Moose Jaw blue line. Franks chips it in to Bashniak. Near side to Doan. Doan up the middle. And Osberg has it. Osberg throws it down low. Grabbed by Doan, and he gets hit by Keaton L'Esperance. And Severson up the ice. To Surkan. That's in front of Surkan. Ulmer now. Going to cycle that down. Surkan to Severson. Left circle. He floats it over to Johnson. Johnson right side. He shoots. Pat save there by McKechnie. Warriors get the rebound up the far side boards, but not out. Severson with 1:45. That shot goes wide. And Mansway over to Ulmer. Down low, rolls off a check. Comes to Mansway, left point. Over to Johnson. Eli Johnson. He's going to cut back right side. Johnson, his shot tip. And McKechnie is able to hold on to that puck. And we got 1:29 remaining in the Verobas Family Restaurant first period. Still a 2-0 lead, for Regina. Moose Jaw came out a little flat, and unfortunately it cost him. Had an early power play and unsuccessful, and Regina built some momentum. Came right after that penalty expired, came back, and Chase Surkan capitalized on a 3-on-2. Schultz on the draw. It's going to be one back. McIver off the glass. Gloved there by Bratton. And now Park with it. Carson Park with some speed. Drops it for Gibbs. His shot! And that's off a shin pad. And Dykart, he gets tripped up. Comes near side, Gardner. Right side, Bratton with Bowen. And McIver on Bratton. McIver puts Bratton into the far side corner. 1 minute now remaining in this first period. Charlie Namath up to Gibbs. Centers it to Dykart. And that goes off the stick of Park. And Tabashniak plays it to Tate. Near side for Bratton. Cooper Bratton. 45 seconds left. Bowen. Off the glass, hits a stanchion. Comes right to Ryan Gibbs. And he has a lane down the left wing side. Gibbs. And the puck comes free. Schultz. Good defensive play there. 30 seconds remaining. Gardner into the neutral zone. Bowen loses his stick. And now Tate, the Wenatchee Wild first rounder. Grabbed by Bishart, back to Tate. Now over to Johnson. Up to Lanigan. Now Gage Nagel to Franks. 10 seconds remaining. That's off the boards, finds Mansway. 7 seconds now. And that's going to be thrown all the way down the ice. That should be icing. It is, with 0.8 seconds remaining in this Verobas Family Restaurant first period. And that's going to do it here, folks, for this Verobas Family Restaurant first period. And after 20, it is a 2-0 lead for Regina over your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. Not the period I believe that they wanted. Chase Surkan and Reed Bishard with the goals for Regina to put them out in front 2-0. And the shots on goal after 20 minutes are, so as I mentioned, a 2-0 lead for Regina. Shots, I don't think that's correct, but they're saying the shots are 8-3 Regina after 20 minutes. So we're going to take a short break and be back with second period action shortly with more Warriors hockey right here on Facebook and YouTube. Everybody, JD Houghton back with you inside the Cooperators Arena for the second period of Game 3 between your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors and the Regina Pat Canadians. After 20, it is Regina with a 2-0 lead. Warriors a little bit slow out of the gate, had an early power play, weren't able to capitalize, and then Regina, about 30 seconds after going back to 5-on-5, Chase Serkan was able to pick up. That would be his third goal of the playoffs to give the Patsies a 1-0 lead. And then Reed Beachard, about 2.5 minutes later, gave Regina the 2-0 lead with his second of the playoffs. Final shots, they say 6-3, but I think Regina had a few more than that. But they say shots on goal in the Great West Tire shot clock 6-3 after 20 minutes. So the Warriors looking for a big second period to try to get back or tie this hockey game here, as they got 40 minutes left or their season may come to an end. But the Warriors are 5-0 in elimination games. This is their 6th elimination game that they've faced in these playoffs. They've been able to battle back from all of them and keep their season alive. So Moose Jaw definitely needs a strong start out of the gate in this period, as Regina was able to capitalize on the chances that they had, and the Warriors kind of got caught puck watching a little bit, and Regina's playing very aggressively, so if they can try to find ways to get behind them, get those pucks out of feet, out of skates, and put some actual pressure on Taylor Tabashniak, I believe that they will be successful. As I mentioned here on January 16th, the Warriors were down 3-0 in the first 10 minutes of the hockey game. They were able to battle back and win 6-5 in that one. So the Warriors, though, have taken both games here in Regina in the regular season. Lost game 1, 2-1, but they're looking to keep their season alive and get back in this hockey game. So they will be looking for a big period. Luke McKechnie, another solid period. And here are your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors back onto the ice, ready for period 2. And we will see what we have in store as we're getting the next 20 minutes underway. This period brought to you by South Sask Bus Lines, the official bus line of your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. Winner of this series will go on and represent Saskatchewan at the Western Regionals in Kenora, Ontario, starting next Thursday. And Warriors are looking to get back in this series, down 2-0 to the Regina Pat Canadians. And it will be Nagel, Brown, Osberg, Hudek, and McIver against Ulmer, Serkan, and Schultz with Mansway and Johnson. Puck is dropped and we are underway, and off the draw, Kieran Osberg gets taken down, delayed offside. Brown over to Nagel. Nagel gets it past Mansway, and that goes off his skate, trying to get around him. And that pass goes off the skate of Ulmer. And now the Warriors get it in the neutral end. McIver near side to Brown. Brendan Brown, his shot's blocked by Johnson. Ulmer, left side for Serkan, has Schultz with him. Hudek, it can't get the puck out though. It finds Ulmer, that's poke checked by Hudek. Ryan Ulmer to Schultz, far side corner. Now up top to Mansway. That's going to be dumped down. Hits. Gets a funny bounce. Serkan, a shot stopped there by McKechnie. And Ulmer takes down Hudek. Now Ulmer finds Tate. Now Severson comes off the bench. Gibbs, McIver, Hudek, Dykart. And that shot goes wide. And it's going to come near side to Mel. McIver comes out in front of his own net, right side to Gibbs. Ryan Gibbs rink side for Dykart, and that just goes over off the toe of his stick, trying to get around the inside edge on Bratton. Lesperant's coming in to help. Severson in there, and it comes near side. Ryan Gibbs with it. Back to Dykart. Tried to feather it in the high slot where Lesperant's was. And Gibbs can't get that puck. Tate, right corner. Has Gibbs on him. Good work there by Ryan Gibbs. Tying up Tate. Severson comes in, finds Bratton. That's going to be Grabbed by Franks. Warriors, though. And that pass to Wade Franks gets by him. Warriors had some pressure. Franks over to Sayers. Sayers up to Dykart with Gibbs. And that pass. Now L'Esperance, backdoor. That's in the skates there of Blake Cooper Bratton. Now Tate over. Trying to get it out. Sayers can't keep it in, and that's going to go down for icing. We are 2:09 into the second period. And it is still a 2-0 lead. Warriors, good start here, generating some offense. Regina able to get in the way of some of these good shot attempts for the Warriors. Johnston, Fiesel, Park, Hockness, and Namath. Severson and Park out there. And it's going to be played right side, Johnston. Down low, and Park was in front. Fiesel trying to get it to him. And Hockness can't catch up to that puck. It's going to go down the ice into the Moose Jaw end. Hockness leaves it for Namath. And that's going to find Park at the red line. Carson Park is Johnston. Johnston over to Park, and Park, he's tied up. And Bichard. And Park hit by Mansway. Johnston. That's going to be poke checked. Park. And Johnston and Bichard tied up. Comes to Namath. His shot into the feet there of Lanigan. Left side, Bichard. 3-on-2 here for Regina. In the middle for Dundas. That goes off his stick. Lanigan. That goes up. Mansway has to retreat. Now over to Clark. Clark takes a tumble, but able to get the puck. Now Reed Bichard going to flip that in. That's going to hit the netting, so the faceoff's going to come back in the neutral zone. Johnston and Lanigan. We're tied up there at the whistle. 16:46 remaining second period. And the face-off in the neutral end. Brown, Pinnell, Thule, Sayers, and Franks. Warriors just need a spark here. And Franks to Thule. And that goes off the linesman. Franks in his own zone. That's going to be fed back. Thule in the middle to Brown. That's on the backhand in Jonah Pinnell. And Brown in there. Sayers can't hold the line. Franks back, has Bowen on him. And that clearing attempt off a body. Sayers off the glass. Thule able to lift the stick of Gardner. Comes back to Eli Johnson. And that's going to be dumped in. McKechnie leaves that. Schultz in a battle with Franks. Now Sayers up the near side boards to Pinnell. Xavier Doan to Schultz. Over to Gardner. And now Bowen. Schultz, a shot! Stopped there by McKechnie. Rebound comes near side. And now Brown's pass ahead of Thule. That's going to be passed back to Cooper Bratton. Osberg, Sayers, Namath, Dykart, and Gibbs out there now for the Warriors. Bratton hard on his own dump in. And Sayers up to Gibbs, and that's going to go over his stick. That will be icing, yes. 15:28 remaining second period. Still a 2-0 lead for Regina. And Gibbs, Osberg, Dykart, Namath, and Sayers still out there. Regina's going to change up their D. Mansway and Clark. Severson on the draw. Serkan back to Clark. Clark a shot, hits some skates, and Namath. Severson able to get a stick on that. And it's going to find Ulmer. He spins over to Severson. Now Serkan. That's going to come near side. Ulmer. And a foot race against Osberg. Charlie Namath. Off the boards, Gibbs. Going to get it in the neutral zone. Osberg has a step. It comes to Ulmer. And Dykart in there. And Severson couldn't get that puck. Severson, right circle, a shot. Stopped there by McKechnie. Rebound, far side, boards. Sayers gets it out. Tate, near side, Ulmer. Now Namath. He's back. Left side. And now Gibbs is going to bring it in. Over to Osberg. Osberg down low, and Tate's going to intercept. that pass. And good work there by Osberg. Tate, though, able to get it into the neutral end. Hudek back in his own zone. Now near side, McIver. 14-20 now remaining. McIver is going to try to get around Bratton. Tate comes in. And that's going to go off a stick. Hudek in a foot race. Mel trying to beat him out. And Mel's going to take him down. And a good poke check there by McKechnie. As McIver now over to Dykart. Gets that in deep. Now Ryan Gibbs and Cooper Bratton. Bichard hits Gibbs. Bratton. His pass cut off by McIver at the red line. That's going to go in deep. Tabashniak, 13:40 remaining in this second period. And Franks in front, and Tabashniak's able to make the save. Reed Bichard and Carson Park. And Park able to take that puck away. Good work. Now Dykart to L'Esperance. Nagel a shot, and L'Esperance! And they score! No! They're calling it off! .24 remaining second period. And they're calling it no goal. 13-24. Warriors with a good opportunity there. And it will be head coach Trevor Weisgerber wanting an explanation. Ref. And they're going to call it off. Well, they're having a discussion here. Nagel, L'Esperance, Park, Sayers, and Namath going to stay out there. And Park going to take the draw. Or Nagel, excuse me, against Schultz. And Johnson is going to rim that around. Namath had it momentarily. And now Schultz up to Lanigan. Lanigan, right side, a shot! And I think that hit the post. Kind of handcuffed there. Luke McKechnie, 13:08. That one-timer by Dundas. Goes wide. Dundas drops that for Schultz. Now down to Lanigan. Back to Schultz. Up top now, Johnson. He walks to the middle. Johnson, a shot! And that's off the glove there of McKechnie. It's a Stanchit. And now Nagel. Nagel gets a step, a shot! And I think that was stopped there by Tabashniak. L'Esperance falls. And it comes near side. McIver can't get to it before Dundas. Able to get a stick on the puck, though. And that's going to go down the ice. No icing. McIver near side. 12:24 remaining second period. Still a 2-0 lead. Johnston gets his stick on it, negates the icing. And Tabashniak to Tate. Thule had it. Couldn't get control. Thule with Johnston and Brown out there with McIver and Hudek. Now near side. McIver. His shot stopped by McKechnie. Or Tabashniak, excuse me. And Severson, far side boards. Johnston off the glass. And Thule. And McIver. Johnston up to Brown, and that was a good look there. And a penalty to Regina. Warriors are going to go to the power play. And that's going to be touched by Gardner, so the Warriors will go to the power play. And that's a Dean call on Cale Knav, so the Warriors are going to go to a 4-minute power play. So this might be what the doctor ordered for your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors, a 4-minute power play for Moose Jaw, 11:34 remaining second period. And this is where Moose Jaw has to score. Gibbs, Fiesel, Sayers, L'Esperance, and Osberg out there for Moose Jaw. winning this draw is key. And Klapik and Bichard, the forwards. And Gibbs is going to win that draw cleanly. Sayers able to hold it in momentarily. And now here's Johnson down the right wing side. He shoots, and that's wide of the net. Here comes L'Esperance with the puck. Now Osberg and Johnson battling for it. Osberg gets that puck behind the net. It pops out. Fiesel. Bichard's going to grab it and throw it down the ice. 3:30 remaining. And Sayers. That's going to be fed back to Gibbs. Now to Fiesel. And that is going to be intercepted. Sayers at his own blue line, 3:15 remaining. And now Hudson Sayers to Gibbs. Nice work, Ryan Gibbs. Right shot! And almost able to get his own rebound. But Osberg down to Gibbs, up top Sayers. Now, Warriors able to set things up. Fiesel. Max Fiesel. Up top Sayers, long shot! And that stopped there by Tabashniak. Just going to hold that up. And L'Esperance in front, 2:51 now remaining in this 4-minute need penalty. That's been the Warriors' first kind of consistent offensive zone time, and they need to keep that up and try to get one here on Taylor Tabashniak. Park, Nagel, Brown, McIver, and Dykart out there for the Warriors on this power play. Brown going to take the draw against Lanigan. He's going to win it. McIver for Park. Now to McIver. Now Brown. Brown has Johnson on him, and that's going to be poked out. Park back. Sauces it to McIver. And McIver now for Dykart. 2:25 remaining in this 4-minute power play for the Warriors. Dykart, nice move. Brown cross ice. And Nagel. Backhand score! Gage Nagel gives the Warriors a power play goal for the first time. And they're going to have a full 2 minutes. What a shot by Gage Nagel there, getting around the defender. And the Warriors are back in this hockey game with their first power play goal of this series. 6th of the playoffs, and the Warriors are back into it. Gage Nagel with his first goal of the series, and the Warriors still have a full 2 minutes of power play time. 9:50 remaining in this second period. And Osberg off that face-off win to Gibbs. Now down low, Osberg trying to get it. Fiesel. And Gibbs tied up by Clark. It's going to be poked forward. Now Osberg has it. Has Matsway on him. Leaves it for Fiesel. Now Fiesel right circle. Through a seam to Gibbs. Up top now Namath. And Fiesel. And now a shorthanded breakaway. Here's Ryan Omer. Shoots and a big save. And that's going to be a penalty on Charlie Namath for the hook. So we're going to play 4-on-4 for 1:20. And then Regina's going to get a short 40-second power play. So Frank, Hudek, Brown, and Nagel are going to be out there. On this 4-on-4, Schultz and Serkan for Regina. Face off left side of Luke McKechnie. And Matsway up top to Johnson. Johnson now to Schultz. Shoots. And that's off a stick and just past that far post. Franks loses it. And that Hudek has to go back for it. Over to Franks. Now up to Nagel. In the feet of Matsway. Johnson. Good work there, Gage Nagel, and he tried to go backdoor. Brown had a lane there, and Tyler Hudek. Johnson Off the boards. Grabbed by Serkan. Serkan in front. Tipped by Schultz. Stopped by McKechnie. Now here's Gibbs with McIver. Ryan Gibbs. Nice move there, Ryan Gibbs. Hit by Johnson. Grabbed by Schultz. Now Gibbs able to hold it in. That's going to find Brown down low. Brown gets hit. He's able to keep that puck up top for Sayers. Floats it over to Gibbs. His shot. And that's off the skate there of Boston Tate. And Warriors able to keep it in. Gibbs. No one there. Now Tate. We're on to 5-on-4 power play. A brief one for Regina. And McIver's able to get it out. Noah Thule 2-on-2. And his pass. Sayers, his shot. And Johnson, good work there. Mel. Rinkside for Bratton. 7:25 remaining in this second period. 12 seconds remaining on this power play. And that's going to be icing on Regina. So the Warriors are able to get some fresh bodies. And Franks, Thule, Hudek, and Osberg out there with 10 seconds left on this Regina power play. This penalty kill brought to you by Water Vision Pools and Spas. Thule, Osberg, Hudek, Franks. And that's going to be one back. Hudek plays it to Franks. Now near side for Osberg with 4 seconds remaining. Osberg just looks back at the clock. And we're back to 5-on-5. Charlie Namath comes out of the box. And he goes after that puck. Out in front, Thule. Now Franks trying to play a little offense. That goes far side. Good work by Hudek. And he's going to play that puck near side. Cooper Bratton. Back to Mansway, poked forward. Out front, Gibbs was there. And Mansway chops it off the board. Sayers in the neutral zone. Dykart, Park, Sayers, Hudek, and Ryan Gibbs. Dykart, nice work. And that's going to be going down the ice for icing. Yes, 6:29 remaining second period. 2-1 is the score here for Regina Warriors. Gage Nagel getting, I believe, his sixth of the playoffs. Getting Moose Jaw's first power play goal of this series. Couldn't come at a better time. Gibbs. And Dykart. Gibbs a shot. And that's going to be stopped by Tabashniak. Good work there by the Warriors. Park, Gibbs, Dykart, Namath, and McIver. And Bichard, Ulmer, and Klapik. Gibbs is going to win that back. Namath to McIver. And now Gibbs in front to Dykart looking for that one-timer. And Gibbs now down to Dykart. He's going to push that puck forward. Gibbs, nice work. Now Dykart off the boards. Dykart plays it down. Doan is going to grab that and bring it out of his own zone. Xavier Doan, signed AP player. And McKechnie up the boards. Park is going to throw that down. Not enough for icing. Gibbs trying to get a stick on it. Can't. Johnson. Oh, and Park just overskated that puck. Here's Ulmer. Down the right wing side. A shot! And that's wide. Trying to go high blocker. Klapik plays it down. Bichard. Now Namath. Up to Jonah Pennell. Jonah. And Park gets a stick on it. And Sayers trying to pinch Bichard down the left wing side. That shot stopped by McKechnie. .5:19 remaining in this second period. 2-1 is your score. Gage Nagel, the lone goal for the Warriors, looking to get this game tied before the end of the second period. And that was his sixth of the playoffs. A power play marker. Moose Jaw's first of this series. And Brown, Pinnell, L'Esperance, Sayers, and Franks. Schultz, Lanigan, and Dundas for Regina. And Pinnell's going to come and take this draw. Pinnell tied up there by Schultz. Lanigan left side, turns and shoots. That's over the net. Bratton, right point, down low, Lanigan. Jonah Pinnell off the boards. L'Esperance gets a stick on it and gets it past Tate. That's in front of Bratton. And Jonah Pinnell able to lay a hit. Pinnell over to L'Esperance. And it comes up to Franks. And Sayers just dumps that in. Delayed offside on the Warriors. Boston Tate with it. 4:40 remaining in the second period. Schultz over the blue line in the middle. Warriors were able to almost get that puck out. That's just going to go on Luke McKechnie, and he's going to hold on to that one for a whistle and a faceoff. 4:30 remaining second period. 2-1 hockey game here at Game 3 of this best-of-5 series. And Nagel, Namath, Osberg, Johnston, Hudek, Severson, Gardner, Mel. And Hudek gets it off the face-off win. Near side, Namath. Now to Osberg. Kieran Osberg to Johnston. Has Nagel. And now Severson. One-on-one with Charlie Namath. Goes wide right. Trying to float it ahead. Mel taken out by Hudek. What a great play there. Tyler Hudek. And Severson throws it off the stick of McKechnie. Clark through a screen, and that goes wide. And that's going to go down. Mansway. Clark. Rink side. Namath can't get it. Severson. Good work there by Carson Park playing defense. Severson up high to Johnson, right point. Now backdoor in the one-timer by Mansway. Got some of it, but not all of it. Now Gardner. Nathan Gardner, Gainsborough, Saskatchewan product. Jonas Severson out front, and a good work there by the Warriors. Ryan Gibbs, near side for Fiesel. Max Fiesel gets around Doan in front, and that's poke checked by Tabashniak. That's off the boards into the Moose Jaw bench, so we're going to have a face-off in Regina's end with 3:18 remaining in the second period. Face-off left circle of Taylor Tabashniak. Gibbs, Fiesel, Park, McIver, and Franks. And that's going to be one near side. Fiesel, and that's taken away by Bichard. McIver down deep. Don't has Park on him. Fiesel going after it now. And that goes over the net. Serkan, and we got a high stick on Regina, so the face-off will come right circle now of Tabashniak. 3:06 remaining in the second period. Sayers, McIver, come on. Franks comes off. And Park up, trying to get that puck. Serkan. Gibbs back down to Johnson. Near side, Ulmer. That's off a stick. Fiesel able to hold it in. That goes rink side. Serkan now with it right circle. Rink side, Johnson. That's going to be feathered to Ulmer. Left side, Mansway in the neutral zone. Off the stick of Bichard and out. .238 remaining, second period. And Namath, Brown, Franks, Thule, and Dykart. Bichard, Ulmer, Serkan. Off the draw, Brown finds Namath near side, Franks. Off the stick of Dykart. Now Boston Tate. Good work by Dykart, Moose Jaw Warriors draft pick. Thule out front, and they're jamming away at it! And it was on the goal line, and Brown couldn't put it home. And Warriors that close to tying this hockey game, 2:24 left in the second period. And good work there by Carson Dykart to create that opportunity. And Osberg coming onto the ice. Dykart coming off, Brown and Thule stay out there with Namath and Franks. Thule and Mansway having some words. As I mentioned before, these are two teams that do not like each other. No love lost here. Now the refs are talking about something. Don't know what they're talking about. Now the faceoff's coming outside. I'm not sure why. So the faceoff coming outside. Noah Thule going to take it. Schultz, Severson, and Mel out there. Warriors win the draw. Namath near side Franks. And that's going to be dumped in to Bashniak. And he's just going to hold on to that one. Now things are getting heated here, eh, Darwin? Yeah, 2:16 left, second period. Now Thule, Brown, Osberg still out there. Namath and Franks. Schultz, Mel, and Severson. And that face-off won by the Patsies. Thule good, forecheck there. Brown gets it, and Namath can't hold it in. He's just going to kick it out. Wade Franks back for it. Franks has Severson on him. Now over to Namath. In the middle, Brown. Brown. That's going to be poked off the stick, and Franks has it poked past by Maddox Schultz. That's Namath on him. And that's going to be dumped down. Charlie Namath over to Franks. That's going to be rimmed around. Logan Mel near side. He's going to grab it. And down to Schultz in front. Picked off there by Thule. Now Warriors. That's going to be rink side. Osberg couldn't catch up to it. Sayers. And that's going to be floated in near side corner. Johnson has it. Over to Mansway and Nagel. Good work there on that forecheck. Gage Nagel. And now they're Dykart's trying to part. Finally jams it out, but the whistle went. So we'll have a face-off right-sided to Bashniak with 1:06 remaining in the second period. And Nagel, Park, Dykart, McIver, and Sayers. Bichart, Dundas, and Dykart on it. Nagel, Lanigan chips it up the boards. Sayers can't hold it in. We're last minute of play here in the second period. Sayers near side, McIver. Off the boards, Dykart chips it past Johnson. And Johnson's able to get that puck, and Nagel, he shoots, saving the rebound over the stick of Dykart. And that's going to be a penalty on Bichard. So the Warriors are going to the power play with 38 seconds left in the second period. So Warriors are going to have a power play to end the second period. Brown, Gibbs, McIver, Lesperance. And Ryan Gibbs are going to be out there. And Brown out there. Brown on the draw. It's going to be one back. Ryan Gibbs up top, McIver. He walks the line. McIver leaves it for Brown. Now Osberg. To Gibbs. Over to Osberg. Osberg shot and stopped there. And the rebound up the boards over the stick of Gibbs. And we got 15 seconds left in this period. And Osberg with 10 seconds. Over to McIver. Now Gibbs. Nice work, and he gets hooked. What a play there by Ryan Gibbs. And that is going to do it for this second period. Gage Nagel, the lone scorer for Moose Jaw to make this a one-goal hockey game. A power play goal is sixth of the playoffs. And it will be a one-goal deficit for the Warriors after 40 minutes of play. They will start the third period with 1:22 of power play time. And see if they can tie the game early in this hockey game. So the Warriors, Gage Nagel getting Moose Jaw on the board. Their first power play goal of this series is sixth of the playoffs. And it will be a 2-1 lead for Regina after 40. My name is JD Hutton. We'll take a short break and be back with third period action shortly. It's Win More Warriors Hockey right here on Facebook and YouTube. Hey everybody, JD Houghton back with you inside the Cooperators Arena to get you set for this third and potentially final period of this Game 3 League Final between your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors and the Regina Pat Canadians. And it was only the Warriors that were able to score in that second frame. Gage Nagel with the sixth of the playoffs. A power play goal on a 4-minute need call got the Warriors to within one, and they had a lot of good chances after that to tie the game, just were unable as there was 2 goals called off in that second period for Moose Jaw. Luke McKechnie was good when he had to be, and then Gage Nagel with a sweet backhand in the low slot got to the Warriors on the board. And the Warriors will be looking to tie this hockey game early as they start the third frame with a minute and 22 seconds of power play time. A late penalty by Reed Bichard for closing his hand on the puck. And he got called 2 minutes for that. So the Warriors will look to capitalize once again on the man advantage. Shots, they say, are 12-12 after 40 minutes. And we will see what happens in this Extreme Hockey third period. Extreme Hockey is a proud supporter of your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. And it was kind of more of a defensive type of period. Not a lot of shots either way. But the Warriors were able to find the back of the net past goaltender Taylor Tabashniak. And we got potentially 20 minutes left in this hockey game. Warriors down 2-0 in the series, need to have their best third period of the season if they want a chance at a Game 4 on Saturday back in Assiniboia. Warriors are able to pull off the comeback and win here tonight. I know Assiniboia will be loud and proud coming out to support your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. Just what a series this has been. 2 of the top teams in the league in the regular season meet in the league final. And all the 2 games before were decided by 1 goal. This game right now is decided by 1 goal. Warriors looking to get over that hump and score a second goal. Because right now, if they do, they can tie this hockey game and have an opportunity to try and win it. But they'll have a minute and 22 seconds of power play time to start this third period. And led by Hudson Sayers, they'll come back onto the ice here to start this third period. Excuse me. And we'll see who the Warriors start on this power play. It will be Brown, Gibbs, McIver, Park, and Osberg on this man advantage to start this third period. And to see if the Warriors capitalize on a mistake by Reed Bichard to start this third period. And Ulmer, Gardner, the forwards on this PK for Regina. Brown, Park, McIver, Gibbs, and Osberg out there for the Warriors. Johnson, Mansway on the back end for Regina. And Brown's going to take this draw against Ryan Ulmer. And Warriors are going to win it. Osberg's going to take it from McIver. Gibbs going to the back of the net. And Park near side battling with Gardner. The puck comes to Brown. He's going to get it up top, McIver. His shot squirts out near side. Matsway off the boards, but not out. Comes to Osberg, now to Park. Osberg, cross ice, McIver. And the Warriors, that's a one-timer, fanned on that one. Gibbs is going to get it back, and he's going to leave it for Osberg. Osberg, his shot, and a stop there by Tabashniak and McIver, lucky break, hits the linesman. Warriors are at the red line. 35 seconds remaining, and that's going to go down the ice for Ryan Gibbs. 50 seconds has expired in this third period. 28 seconds left on this Moose Jaw Carpet One floor and home power play. Osberg left side. Now that's going to be knocked down. Gibbs can't get to it, and that's shoved all the way down the ice. 15 seconds left in this power play. One last rush for the Warriors. Merrick McIver going to bring it up. Nice work. McIver leaves it, and Franks slowed up, and the puck's going to come out. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Nagel takes that on the heel of his stick. Back to Franks in the Moose Jaw zone. McIver. Now Franks. Nagel takes it, and that's off the glass. Nagel avoids a hit there by Lanigan. Dykart shovels the puck. Bichard in the middle to Bratton. And Cooper Bratton slowed down a little bit by Nagel. He's able to get it in. And McKechnie off the boards. Lesperance couldn't take it on the far side. Mansway now near side of zone, over his own blue line. 2 minutes expired in this third period. Namath and Surkand. It's Franks, Namath, Dykart, Pinnell, and Lesperance. Franks and Schultz to Surkand. His shot into the glove there of Luke McKechnie. 17:41 remaining, third period. 2-1 hockey game still for Regina early in this third period. Warriors were looking to get this game tied to start the third. Had some good opportunities on the power play. Kieran Osberg with probably the best one, trying to go low blocker on Tabashniak. Surkand, Schultz, Seversit. And it's Hudek, Sayers, Brown, Johnston, and Thule. Sayers up to Brown. Near side to Johnston. And we're offside on Moose Jaw, so we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. 17:29 left in this third period. We're 2:31 in. My name is JD Houghton, here to bring you all this play-by-play action. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. It's been a good game tonight and good series so far. Warriors looking to extend it to a game 4. And that stretch pass poked away by Moose Jaw Doan. His pass taken away by Brown in front. Thule off the mask there of Tabashniak. And Johnston to Brown, a shot, and that's blocked. And now a 2-on-1. Severson and Surkand. Severson over to Surkand, and a pad save by Luke McKechnie. And now Brown the other way. Brown to Thule. Thule back to Brown, and a save by Tabashniak. What chances here by both teams. And McIver. Good work, and that's going to go over the net. Kept in by Gibbs. Gloved by Surkand. And now over to McIver. Comes out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Gibbs. Gibbs. Park over to Fiesel. Back. McIver, a shot. And it goes wide. Park takes it near side. And that shot off the stick of Tabashniak. Mel to Klapik. Klapik right side. And trying to center it in front for Bichard. And that's no goal by Boston Tate as Bichard was tying up Luke McKechnie. That was blatant goaltender interference. See if I can get it. I don't think I can, no. Face-off's going to come outside. And we'll see. Refs are conversing in front of the timekeeper's box. And Ryan Hodgins looking for an explanation from the referee. That was blatant goaltender interference. Because Bichard had Park's stick and he wouldn't let it go. Ryan Hodgson livid with the referee on the Regina Pac Canadian bench. And Gibbs, Park, Fiesel, Bichard. On his backhand. Franks on him. And that's a big hit. Wade Franks. Klapik left side. A shot stopped. And now Gibbs left side. And that's going to go down the ice. Eli Johnson. Tate. Front of the net. And a good work there by Wade Franks. And now Carson Park. Able to get that out right to Ryan Gibbs. Has Max Fiesel and Carson Park. Gibbs goes wide right. Now his pass goes off a body. Look, intended target was Carson Park. That's off the stick. Gloved there by McIver. Park's onside, so the Warriors are good. McIver and his pass grabbed by Lanigan. Over to Klapik. And McIver back. Kept in by Lanigan. Dykart. And that's going to go down the ice. Gage Nagel trying to beat it out. And that's just going to be covered by Tabashniak. And we're going to have a face-off in the Regina zone. And the face-off right side of Taylor Tabashniak. Nagel, Osberg, Sayers, Dykart, Namath. Out there for the Warriors. Warriors with some good chances. Brendan Brown with probably the best chance. Getting that puck all by himself. And Sayers will flip that into the far side corner. Charlie Namath. Dykart. In front, and Osberg trying to jam away at that puck. And Tabashniak able to hold on to it. 14:42 remaining. Third period, 2-1 is the score. Still for Regina. And Brown's going to come on for Carson Dykart. Nagel on the draw. Brown. Back to Sayers, right point. Now comes far side for Johnson. Warriors trying to keep that in. Schultz. His pass goes off on body and right to Sayers. Now to Namath. Up to Nagel. Rink side for Brown. Gets it off the boards. Down low. Osberg couldn't take that as that pass went off a stick. And Schultz over to Johnson. Eli Johnson just fires that in. McKechnie can't play it. Namath up the boards for Thule. Now Brown with Osberg. Brown to Osberg. And his pass for Thule off the stick of, I think, Eli Johnson. And Merrick McIver just dumps that in near side. Thule out there with L'Esperance and Brown. L'Esperance trying to keep it in. It is. Good work. And his pass grabbed by Tate. Gardner. Now that's off the stick of Severson. Severson. And a good stick there by Wade Franks, taking away a sure goal there of Brody Bowen. Now Franks back to McIver. Now Thule just fires that in. It's going to come near or far side. L'Esperance hugging tight up against that boards. Dykart. And kept in. Long shot. And that goes wide of the net. Noah Thule trying to play that further down. Dykart. And looks like we got a hand pass here on Mouchot, so face-off will come out of the zone. And Gibbs out there with Brown, Park, Hudek, and Namath. Warriors looking to get this game tied. 13:04 remaining in this hockey game. They're down by 1. Gage Nagel with the goal for the Warriors. And Mansway over to Johnson. In the middle. Grabbed by Schultz. Good work. Good stick there by Hudek. And Ulmer at the blue line. Now Hudek Trying to get it over to Park. Off the stick of Schultz. Near side, Serkan. Down the left wing side. Serkan to Schultz. One-timer, and that's stopped by McKechnie. Up top, right point, Johnson. His shot goes wide. Schultz just trying to tuck it home. Good work by Brown on the near side. Serkan had a stick lifted by Brown, or by Gibbs. Now over to Namath. That's going to be fired in near side. Gibbs going after it. And that's down the ice. No icing as Warriors touch it. That would have been too many men. Sayers. And that's going to go down the ice. Did not hit a stick on the way through, and that will be icing. 12:02 left in this third period. 12:02 remaining in this hockey game. Sayers, Franks, Gibbs, Osberg, and Fiesel. Klapik, Severson, Mel for Regina. And that's going to go back to Hudson Sayers. Off the boards, hits a stanchion and comes out in the neutral end. Fiesel battling with Clark. Severson gets that in deep. And Hudson Sayers to Max Fiesel. Near side, Nagel. And that stopped at the blue line. Sayers up to Fiesel. Now Nagel with it. Gage Nagel, Osberg. Trying to cut back. Nice work. Gets tripped. No call. And McIver. Long shot. That's going to go wide of the net. Osberg and Clark battling. It comes to Nagel. And Clark trying to push forward. Now Tate with it. Austin Tate off the glass. Mel now with it. It's going to be flipped out. Klapik trying to find Severson. And Sayers to Brown. Left side for Fiesel. Good pass there. And Fiesel gets taken down. Brown trying to come in and take that puck. And McIver floats that glove by Mansway, and he's going to start the breakout. McIver on Mansway. Hudek has that puck near side. And L'Esperance upended. Brown comes in, shoved by Lanigan. That's going to go into the boards. Puck comes near side for Hudek. Hudek down low to Brown. Brown poke checked. Johnson, excuse me. Up the far side boards. Now to L'Esperance. Maddox Schultz has it. Quick pass near side, Lanigan. Down the left wing side, Hudek on Lanigan. Good work there by Tyler Hudek. And L'Esperance just going to flip that out. Grabbed by Gibbs, has Brendan Brown with him. Gibbs to the middle. Over to Brown, and his stick was tied up. And he's trying to get that. The puck's loose, and finally Tabashniak is just going to cover that one up. 9:58 remaining in this hockey game. It's still a 2-1 lead for Regina. Warriors just looking for that second goal to get this game tied. They've been close in this period. Face off right side of Tabashniak. Namath, Dykart, Thule, Park, and Franks out there. Schultz, Serkant, Ulmer. Thule going to take this draw against Schultz. Thule, and it's going to be out to Ulmer. Has Johnson with him, and that's going to hit the mask of Franks. Puck comes near side corner. Now Serkan. It's going to go up the boards. Grabbed by Thule. Flips it to Park. Park with speed. Park left side. Dykart, and his shot goes off his skate. Doesn't get on Tabashniak. 9:35 now remaining. Namath. Left side, Franks. Franks a shot. That's deflected wide. Johnson with it. That's kept in. Oh, almost kept in there by Franks. Now in the neutral zone. Namath to Park. Nice work. Carson Park a shot. Stopped in the rebound. Left side of the net. Dykart tripped on a broken stick. And that's going to go past McIver. Sayers in there. Sayers has it. His pass cut off by Bowen. And that shot stopped. Thule able to pick up the rebound. Get it off the glass and down the ice. That will be icing. 8:52 left in this third period. 2-1 is still the score, 8:52 left. Thule, McIver, Sayers, Osberg, and Park out there. Schultz can't win the draw. McIver back to Sayers. Sayers up to Thule. That's going to be grabbed by Clark. And now Osberg's going to take that puck away. Osberg in front, and Thule was taken down. Here's Schultz. And that's going to go past the stick of Sayers. And right to Nagel. Gage Nagel. Now Schultz on him. Nagel with speed, loses the puck. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty on Gage Nagel. So Regina is going to go to the power play. Schultz left side. Schultz in front. Gardner the one-timer, and Fiesel's going to touch up. So 8:13 remaining. It's going to be a high stick. So Regina, who has 3 power play goals in this series, are going to go to their first full power play of this hockey game, 8:13 remaining. So a big kill here for the Warriors. (2-1) is your score for Regina. And they're going to win the faceoff. Johnson for Schultz. Johnson walks in, shoots, scores. .805 remaining, 8 seconds into this power play. Eli Johnson's going to get a second power play goal of this series. And he's going to give Regina a 3-1 lead with 8:05 remaining. .805 left in this hockey game. Warriors still lots of time. Gibbs, Park, Brown, McIver, and Namath. Warriors have come back before. Can they do it again? They got 8 minutes left in their season. And that's going to go down the ice into the Moose Jaw zone. Klapik in a foot race with McIver. Bichard right side. Carson Park. And Klapik taken down by Brown in the neutral zone. McKechnie leaves it for Namath. Warriors have to do something. And Severson right side. That's going to be dumped in and hit a stanchion. McKechnie plays it for Namath. Gibbs, ringside for Park. Park gets around Dundas. Park just throws it on net. Trying to go after his own rebound. Sayers. And Park pushed out by Lanigan. Dykart. Up top, Sayers. Down to Osberg. Misses the puck. Able to battle with it. Dykart now. Puck comes far side. Franks. Didn't know he had it. And that's offside, they say. I thought the puck was on the blue line, but linesman was there, saw a better angle than I did and called it offside. 6:46 remaining. A 3-1 lead for Regina. Dykart, L'Esperance, Osberg, Sayers, and Franks. That's going to be won by Severson. Right back to Johnson. And Osberg lifts the stick of Johnson. Now Clark. That pass finds Sayers at the red line. Nice work. Now over to Franks. Back to Sayers. Wade Franks with it now. Ringside Osberg. Can't get it in deep. Severson slowed up. Jonas Severson walks to the middle, a shot, and that goes off his stick and high off the glass. And Dykart chops at that one. Mansway able to get it out. L'Esperance. Puck was in the linesman. Mansway. His pass grabbed by Gibbs. Able to keep that puck. Ryan Gibbs. And that's going to be grabbed by Schultz over the head of McIver. Good work there by Namath. Now Max Fiesel. Fiesel left side. Brown, his shot. That's going to go wide of the net. 5:40 now remaining in this hockey game. Charlie Namath. His shot was blocked, and now Regina back on it. McIver. That's going to be grabbed right side. Ulmer. He's tied up near side boards. Serkan down the left wing side. He's going to rim it all the way to the far side. Bratton going to rim that all the way to the near side. Grabbed by Tate. Left point. His shot tipped. And McKechnie is just going to cover that one up. 5:12 remaining in this hockey game. Warriors have 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to try to score 2. And the face-off, blocker side of Luke McKechnie. And Nagel. Serkan up top, Tate, long shot, and that's going to be blocked. Warriors are going to lead the rush. Gage Nagel has a goal here tonight, looking for another one. Park a shot, and that's wide of the net. That was a good play there. Osberg. And now Carson Park, near side for Kieran Osberg. Osberg, nice work. And couldn't finish off that nice play. Regina gets it down, 4:55 remaining. Hudson Sayers back behind his goaltender. Sayers near side. Now Gibbs. Rink side for Park. Carson Park, nice work. Still has the puck. Down low Gibbs. 4:28 remaining. Park takes a hit by Mansway. Trying to kick that puck back to Brown. And Bowen. McKechnie. Kind of blocking a lane there for Wade Franks. Dykart. Going to chip that in the bench of Regina. 4 minutes remaining in this hockey game. And Regina has a 3-1 lead. Eli Johnson's power play goal has given them a 2-goal advantage here with 4:01 remaining. And that's going to be one back. Clark. 2. Dumps it in. McKechnie. 2 Franks. Back to Namath. Now Wade Franks back on it. That's up the board. Schultz holds it in. Charlie Namath. That's going to be chopped out. Clark is just going to fire that, and that's just going to hit the netting on the far boards. And we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone with now 3:34 remaining in Moose Jaw's season. Moose Jaw has 7 graduating players. Brennan Brown, Kieran Osberg, Jonah Pennell, Charlie Namath, Noah Thule, and Gage Nagel. Guys that will not be back next season. They'll be playing at the next level. Osberg on the draw. It's going to be 1. Hudson Sayers. And that's off the stick of Park, they say. Tabashniak. Johnson. That's going to go down the ice. McKechnie looking to leave his net with 3:15 remaining. Warriors have to get some offensive zone time for him to do that. Now to Sayers. Hudson Sayers. To Park. Back to Sayers. Over to McIver. Merrick McIver. To L'Esperance. Dundas. Gets it to the Moose Jaw blue line. And now Osberg with some speed. Over to Park. And he shoots it wide. And that's going to go for the open net. And that will be icing with 2:44 remaining. I imagine head coach Trevor Weisgerber wants to call. Nope. Not going to call his timeout. Brown, Nagel, Gibbs, Sayers, Fiesel, and Namath out here. 2:44 remaining. And Nagel going to take the draw. And Gibbs going to win that back. Namath, Sayers, curls left side as Klapik on him. Now Fiesel. Fiesel has Schultz on him. Now Brown to Sayers. And Gibbs a shot, and that hit the post. Nagel left side. 2:25. Sayers to Namath. Back to Sayers. One-timer, and that's deflected wide. Man sway off the glass. Sayers back in the neutral zone. 2:13 remaining. Gibbs with speed. Over to Fiesel. Now Brown in the middle. Gibbs. And that puck comes near side. Gage Nagel going after it against Dane Mansway. Nagel comes away with it and just throws it on net. Off the stick of Tabashniak. Down to Gibbs. Nagel. Over to Fiesel. Now Nagel. 1:45 remaining. Fiesel. To Nagel. In the skates. Fiesel going after it. And that's going to go down the ice. Will it be enough for icing? No. And Sayers back to Namath. Grabbed by Severson on the open net. And that goes wide. 1:15 remaining. Brown battling for it. And Sayers near side for Namath. Sayers at the red line. That's going to be dumped in. 1 minute left to play here in this hockey game. Warriors down 2. And that's going to be thrown down the ice. That will be for icing as Merrick McIver's back for it. 54.1 seconds remaining. (3-1) is your score for Regina. Osberg, Park, Dykart, L'Esperance, McIver, and Sayers. And Bratton back. Comes to Dykart. And now Severson. That goes off the stick of McIver. 40 seconds remaining. McIver with it. Up to Park. Now Dykart takes it off the boards. Carson Dykart. That cross-ice pass is going to go down the ice. Not enough for icing. And Sayers, we got 18 seconds remaining. And Johnson in the neutral zone. And McIver. And that's going to do it, folks. The Regina Pat Canadians are the Saskatchewan Male U18 AAA Hockey League champions, sweeping the Moose Jaw Warriors 3-0 after a 3-1 win here on home ice on a Thursday night. Congratulations to Regina on a job well done, and they win here and are the Saskatchewan champions, and they will represent the province at the West Regional starting next Thursday in Kenora, Ontario. But a big shout out. I'm very happy with our Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors Hockey Club. Came back from down in both of their first 2-round series and were able to book a trip to the finals for the first time since 2020. Weren't able to win a game, but all games were close. Moose Jaw 7 graduating players: Brennan Brown, Kieran Osberg, Gage Nagel, Jonah Pennell, Noah Thule, and Charlie Namath. And this is their final minor hockey game, and they will move on to play junior or whatever they decide to do if that's university. But this is the final hockey game for 7 of your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. Luke McKechnie, another 17-year-old. His hockey career is done. And Moose Jaw will look for revenge next year, as now the work begins preparing for the 2025-2026 season for your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. Regina looking to make their way to the TELUS Cup. They got to get through the West Regionals, which will have the Winnipeg Wild of Manitoba and the Kenora Thistles and the Thunder Bay Kings. And so those 4 teams, so now Saskatchewan's representative has been determined, and it will be the Regina Pack Canadians, your Saskatchewan Male U18 AAA Hockey League champions this season. And as in the tradition of hockey, the handshakes, both teams commemorating a season that was. And it was a season to remember for the Warriors. 32 wins in the regular season. They made it to the second round of the playoffs for the first time since 2020. And then they made it to the league final for the first time since 2020. So now the work starts to prepare for next year for your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. My name is JD Hodden. I just wanted to say a big heartfelt thank you to the fans that tune into every one of our games and have been with us since the beginning of the season. I really appreciate everything, because the fans, that's what keeps these guys going, and I want to say thank you. And I hope to see you guys all back next year as the Warriors look to return to glory in the 2025-2026 season. So that ends our time here this season. We'll see you in September. Thank you very much. My name is JD Hodden, and have a good night.